Good day, everyone. Okay, so we're going to go over the charts, prepare for what I expect on the weekend. I wanted to just go over a couple things here on Twitter. So I did a few polls. One, that asking if people were getting wrecked following Moon Boys on their crypto journey. 70% said yes, 30% said no. This one really, there's a couple really interesting ones here. I said, do you believe there's a difference between a chart with analysis and trading signal? 85% said yes, there's a difference. 15% said no. So I'm going to tell you this. To an experienced trader, to me, there's no difference between a chart with analysis and a signal. And I'm going to get to this point in a second. I said, do you consider yourself an experienced or proficient trader? 88% said no, and 11% said yes. So you see there's a bit of a correlation here, right? About the same number of people who think there's a difference between a chart and a signal are also the same number of people who say that they aren't proficient traders. I was also surprised by the honesty here. I thought a lot of people would just assume that they were proficient, but this is probably in line with 95% of people losing money in the market. That's a statistic. I just asked if you'd rather see charts with signals or analysis. And then I asked, do you regularly take and execute crypto trades? Yes, spot only. Yes, with leverage, 51%, 32%, and only 16.6% said no. So let's just quickly make the point that almost 90% of people do not consider themselves proficient traders or experienced traders, but the vast majority of them are trading. I'll just tell you, if you're not an experienced and proficient trader, you're going to lose money. And the reason that I don't share straight up signals and I share charts is, for me, it's a gap, because with signals, you're not going to be able to trade because you're missing so many fundamental pieces of knowledge. You're not going to be able to trade successfully with just signals. But with a chart, once you gain a certain amount of experience, it is a signal in the sense that if I see a chart that I like, and maybe I'd never analyzed the project, and I just understand the analysis, I can trade off of it. I don't need a signal. I don't need a permission or need to know when to get in or get out. Excuse me. So this is really important, okay? This is why I structure my content the way I do. And I know many of you just want signals, and you're telling me all you need is signals. I am telling you for a fact, you will not be able to trade profitably with signals as an inexperienced trader. You need to learn how to trade. And you need to learn how to understand analysis. So, if you don't agree with me, go somewhere else. There's people that just offer signals. I'm trying to teach people how to trade and teach people analysis. So, with that being said, let's get into the chart. But this should resonate with you. If when I broke this down, if I'm talking about you, you're going to keep losing money. Stop losing money. Stop trading and focus on educating yourself and becoming a proficient trader. And then start utilizing your money in the market. All right, so let's get into the charts. I think this is a relatively quick update, okay? So let's just kind of clear up some. When price was coming down here, this was the key horizontal level I was trading. I've been in this trade since down here. We obviously came down double bottomed, and then we did come an impulse off this level. So we came up, back tested impulse. Plenty of opportunity to take profits out of this market. I'm not going to explain to people why you take partial profits off of positions constantly, but it's important. I'm not going to explain it in this video, but I talk about it a lot. So we come back and we swing failure at this level. This was another entry, okay? So I was waiting all day. I had some levels here, but I could see the market was weak. We were losing key levels of support that aren't on the chart now, and so I just my updates were I'm holding off. And when I say my updates, I have a educational group in Discord and a website. The link will be in the description, but it's also a network of other crypto fundamental analysts and technical analysts, and you get all of their content as well. So anyways, we came down. I finally pulled the trigger off of this swing failure. When we were here, I was saying, I'm waiting for, I'd look at a swing failure, and that will probably be a trade I'm interested in. Or it was a reclaim of levels higher if we didn't get a swing failure. But we got this, so I got this beautiful entry. Again, taking profits. what do I expect to happen? Well, just from an order flow perspective, I'm seeing tons of shorts coming in here. I'm seeing some signs of absorption. We have some key levels here. I'll just share them really quick. So we have the volume profile point of control. We have this local golden pocket, but it's also the slightly higher time frame golden pocket as well. So this is a likely place for a bounce, but what I'm expecting is everybody always thinks price is just going to make its move, and then it doesn't. It comes from back test, and they think it's going to break down, then it doesn't. And so what I'm expecting is a range here. This is actually the thesis of my trade. When I took this trade, my exact thesis was, even though I'm looking for lower, that we front run that level and we put in a range, okay? And then, however that range forms, it forms, and then we sweep the lows, and then we carry up. So I was trading an intermediary level that was front running this level, understanding the market dynamics and psychology that create ranges above resistance, and knowing that this are support or key levels, and knowing that this likes to build liquidity, get people on the wrong side of positions over and over again, then make a move, and then make another move. So anyways, what I'm expecting, a range to form. I think it's more likely we come up and sweep the highs here into this point of control, and then maybe we just come back into the range, and then maybe we come and sweep the lows. So those are the kinds of setups I'm interested in, where we come in and sweep the lows, we sweep the highs, shorts up at resistance on the point of control if we're getting a rejection. But again, it's like this. I have levels, but if I see that we're just running through them, I'm not going to just trade them blindly, okay? I share a lot of ideas or analysis, but the ones that I actually say, hey, I took a position on, are a lot fewer, because not every idea is going to work, and you have to wait till price gets there to see what the market is doing. So yeah, you need analysis, and you need to be able to understand the market. So that's what I'm expecting. This mini range to form. We have some higher time frame levels up here. What ultimately the key levels I'm looking at on Bitcoin, the higher time frame, but still within this range. I think this is a nice level up around 44.8, 45K. So it would look, maybe we form this range, we sweep these lows, and then maybe looking to claim this range and break up into this region. Let me just drag this over. Although if this happens this way, then this would come down more to here, right? You're looking for, you'd have to pull it to wherever the low is. Now, here's another important point. I have my shorts from the highs. This is a short I was planning for a long time. I took this long. Even if price just, I'll take some profits, but even if price just breaks out, I'll still be fine. I'll make money. It doesn't matter what happens, because I'll just trade these intermediary levels of support and let the market do whatever it wants. So, for example, if I'm waiting for a short opportunity up here, if we don't get it, it's not like I lose money. I just didn't get that setup, and maybe we do this, and then I take the long setup. Maybe the range does break down, and we get a long setup, or if it just goes like this, I'm not taking the long because we broke down the level. So it's just important to realize you have ideas, and you just wait for the levels to be hit. I have key levels here, I have key levels here, and I can just wait and see what happens when either of them get hit. Eventually they will. I have longs from here, I have shorts from the top, and I might take some shorts here. Anyways, so I think it's pretty straightforward. Everybody gets really excited anytime price does anything. Just zoom out. Also, it's important to have like a understanding of the market. For me, this is more or less exactly playing out like I thought it would. We come in here and we start forming a range, and we'll see. It's always possible we just break through, in which case we do, and I have positions that will run either way from great entries that are already in profit. So yeah, hopefully you all have a great weekend, and hopefully this video is helpful for you, just to give you my thoughts on what I'm expecting. It's always important just to be patient. Just wait. I waited all day for this trade, and members in the Discord can tell you, I had levels here. I'm like, hey, we're breaking this level down. I'm not taking a position. I need to see some strength. I need to see some strength or lower. And then I said, basically I'm interested in either claiming the point of control or coming in and sweeping this low. And I drew a line that looked exactly like this, and that would be my entry. And that's what I got, and got a great position. So yeah, for me it's just about patience. I'll set some alerts. I want to come look at the chart when price is reaching certain key areas. And yeah, in fact, I'm going to move this alert here because I want to be at the chart as soon as we start taking these lows. All right, hope you guys have a great Easter weekend, and we'll have a great week ahead.